Hi there, this is Matteo from CoolSmartphone.com, and today we're here to review the Honor 7X. The Honor 7X is Honor's latest mid-range offering that is here to dominate the mid-range market in terms of value for money. And it's the first Honor device to use a 5.93, almost 6-inch 18:9 aspect ratio screen. Announced at the same time as the Honor View 10, the Honor 7X fills the lower segment of the market for the mid-range, coming in at £269. For that £269, you get a premium quality build device which has high to mid-range internals. So it has an Octa-core Huawei HiSilicon Kirin 659 chipset, which is an octa-core affair, 4GB of RAM, 64GB of storage, and a hybrid dual SIM slot, which can either take 2 SIM cards or be used for 1 SIM card and 1 micro SD card. As I said, the premium aluminium body build is very, very well built. It feels good to hold, it has good finishing, and it's nicely curved at the edges, so it's very pleasant to hold. The two cameras, the dual camera at the top, 16 megapixel main sensor and a 2 megapixel depth sensor, protrude slightly from the body and have a flash unit next to it. The banding in the middle is across the middle of the device, so the banding where the antennas are there, unlike the Honor View 10 where they're along the edges. At the bottom, you get a 3.5mm audio jack and a micro USB charging port that can also be used for data, and a speaker. The micro USB is a product decision that was obviously made for multiple reasons. Partly to save money on the construction of the device, but also to satisfy a need of a certain market segment who don't necessarily want to upgrade all their chargers, plugs and power points in the house to move up to USB Type-C. A lot of places in the world, especially when you're traveling around, Type-C isn't a commonplace connector available, especially if you're trying to charge your phone in one of those little pods in airports or train stations. So the Honor 7X is a good mix of value. In the UK the price is £269, in the US it's $199. And in my use of the device, which has now been for over 1 month, I've had no issues with it at all. I've not noticed any slowdowns, but that's partly because I'm not a particularly heavy gamer. I've been using it for watching YouTube videos, I've been using it for social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and despite having all those apps open in the background, I've never really noticed any slowdowns. It does support some slightly higher end games, so if you want to play Asphalt Online, or if you want to play Goat Simulator, this device will support that. But I would say for most people's use, for social media, communication, browsing the web, reading, watching video, and occasionally some gaming, it's a perfectly capable device. So the Honor 7X is running EMUI 5.1. EMUI 5.1 is Huawei's Android distribution based on Android 7 in this case. And with that, it brings many of the software features we see on higher end devices, such as the Huawei P10, the Honor 9, and so forth. So the cameras at the back are perfectly capable. They do a good job taking pictures. They have quite a selection of different modes in the camera, and the option to download more from Huawei's servers. So optional extra modes include good food, which will make your food even better to take pictures of and post on Instagram. The cameras are, for its category, very good. So the dual camera setup on the back, 16 megapixel and 2 megapixel is a slight change for Honor. Honor are famous for their dual camera setups, and in recent years for having one monochrome and one RGB sensor. In this case, they've gone to a 16 megapixel RGB sensor and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. So it's not a monochrome one, it's just there to help you get a portrait mode or to get some bokeh mode when taking pictures in one of the many modes the camera has. So camera wise, I'm very impressed for the mid-range with this camera quality. It's not great in low light, there's no optical image stabilization, so in low light or with shaky hands like mine, you will get some blurry pictures or some undesired artifacts in your images. But in good lighting conditions outdoors during the day, it is a much better setup. The selfie camera on the front of the device is an 8 megapixel unit, no flash here, but it does have the softer smarts that Huawei have been doing for a while for portrait mode. So it does that effect where it blurs the background and gives you good detail for the subject in the foreground. Facial recognition, face detection, autofocus are all part of the usual offering in smartphones nowadays. Huawei's camera software is very good in this instance, especially for the mid-range. Battery life, so the Honor 7X is powered by a 3340 mAh battery, which with the Kirin 659 chipset makes for very good battery life. So far in its category, if you exclude some of the power bank phones that we've seen coming from China, this is the best battery life I've seen in a mid-range device. It quite easily beats the Honor 6X in my usage and other phones in the same category. So well done to Honor on that. And that's despite having a bigger Surface screen, which is of full HD plus resolution, so higher resolution and larger screen. Same internals, but better battery life. So I'm very impressed with the Honor 7X. This device has been on sale in China for quite a while before the European launch. And that means that you will also be able to get some accessories for this, a wider range of accessories at a lower price point than usual, such as beautiful Mokodial. So you can get a good Mokodial case from resellers on AliExpress for around about £2–3 and have that delivered in anything between 15 and 60 days from the time you order. So lots of very good accessories, no need to upgrade to USB Type-C cables in your car and other places if you don't want to, because you have micro USB as the charging, and a very courageous decision to keep the 3.5mm audio port. So this is a device which I would recommend buying, with one caveat, one very big one. The device does not have NFC. NFC is the technology, the chip, that makes it possible for your phone to quickly pair with accessories, whether that's speakers, headphones, laptops, or other things, or use Android Pay for payment. So you won't be able to use this phone for Android Pay, which is a downside if that's something you want. So bearing that in mind, I'd say this is definitely a device we would recommend here at Cool Smartphone, but bear in mind no NFC and you're maybe tied to micro USB, which is in the end of its standard days. But overall, a very strong offering from Honor, very well built device, very pleasant to use with a lovely screen, which is great for media consumption and everyday social media and smartphone use. So that brings our first full video review to a close. I would like to thank our cameraman and video editor Lucas Soliga for his excellent work. We've already had very good feedback for his previous video, the Honor 10 View 10 preview, and we look forward to working with him more in the coming year. So thank you, Lucas. Great work on the camera, and thanks for supporting Cool Smartphone. that was the Honor 7X review. Thanks everyone.